I guess when people start calling you number one, or they start saying you're like the best dude, it kind of takes away from like the hunger to. That's why I enjoy haters and people that always doubt cats and doubt me, and that are just like, oh no, you ain't the best, you still have to do this and that. That leaves room for improvement, and you always want to have that, because when people start saying you're that dude, it's only downhill from there. And like, I guess being that dude is like hard today with all the talent that's there, you know what I mean? And having what it takes to stay number one is different than becoming number one. A lot of people have became number one over periods of time. It's how long you could do it for. How long will you be in the public eye where they're like, yo, this is that dude, you know what I mean? And it's like, can you maintain that shit? And I don't think anybody wants that pressure. It's some retarded ass type of pressure, you know what I mean? Like, everybody expects you to reinvent the wheel, and if you don't, you suck. But it's like, you gotta take into consideration, like, yeah, let's say even like a Poe Rich battle, like, people are not gonna hear my cutting edge bars, obviously. They're not, like, you should put two and two together. I'm not really trying to do all that. I'm fucking around, and I'm still, you know what I mean, having fun doing it. It's all about having fun. I feel like if you don't have fun doing this shit, when it becomes stressful, it starts fucking with your, you know what I mean, your daily life. Because battling is a lot crazier than making a song, you know. People in the industry are quick to, you know, be like, oh, battle rapping. But I mean, I'm not saying everybody in the industry, I'm saying a good amount of people that can't do what we do will stick to the music and say, oh, I do music. But it's like, yo, man, like, you don't even know how fucking crazy it is to actually, like, really, like, write for somebody and dedicate your life. You got other shit going on. You don't want to be sitting around preparing for somebody for weeks and shit. It's like a lot of fucking, you know, a lot of fucking stress goes into it too, especially when your opponent's good, you know what I mean? Even though some of them are not big, like, watch my J Legend battle. If you're watching this, watch my J Legend battle. The J Legend battle is funny as fuck, and you could tell I'm having fun and I'm improvising. Like, nobody even does that anymore. Shouts out to DNA, he still does that shit, but like, I do it different than everybody. Like, you can even tell when DNA does it, like, he'll be up there, he'll throw, like, he's really good at, like, grabbing the crowd right away with a quick reference to something happening, and he knows how to build on it. But then he'll go right into his writtens, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even have any boundaries when I'm doing that shit. I'll fucking put freestyle, written bar, and I'll mix them all together. And you won't even know what I freestyled when I did it. People are stupid. They're online like, oh, he freestyled that bar. No, he didn't. Oh, he wrote that bar. And it's like, no, motherfuckers, it's the other way around. You don't even know which bar I freestyled and wrote. Sometimes I'll freestyle a bar and it'll sound written. And sometimes I'll write a bar out and I won't remember it. So I'm trying to spit it and it's like, da-da-da-da-da, and people think I freestyled it because I maybe like slowed down or whatever, man. It's crazy how it works, but I've rapped around every single crowd. There isn't a rapper that's rapped around as many crowds as I have, ever. Because you have to take into consideration, even though it's not on YouTube, I've already rapped around a smack type of crowd, you know what I mean? I've been in that hood environment for 2-3 years straight. That's all I was doing, you know what I mean? Being in that's actually what made me have the ability to branch out and become an international battler, and my style kind of changed as I went along, and, you know, went into WRCs and into grind time. I was able to do the international thing, you know what I mean, and completely change my style. But I came from battling on some street shit.